Hello everybody, welcome to the show. I'm your host, David Burrows, and this is episode number 51. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Tell me you're ready. Once again, welcome to the show, and thanks, as always, for taking the time to stop on by and pay us a visit here. Very action-packed, jam full of interviews, exciting celebrities, and some very exciting announcements coming up throughout the show. So don't be scrolling by. You're going to have to watch the whole thing, or you're going to miss out on some very exciting news that we're about to announce here on the show. But first, let's get right into it. We were down at the RBC Center on Friday, October the 19th, for the MMA, the Score Fighting Series, and Access Television were there. And we have some exclusive interviews you're not going to want to miss. We're talking to Tony Lee. We're talking to the Ring Girls. Sam Stout from the UFC talked to us. Of course, our friend Woodrow James and Joel Paquette, and so much more. You're not going to want to miss. So we're going to go right down there and show you all the footage that we got, and when we come back, we'll have some more exciting things for you. Take a look at this. All right, here we are. We are down at the RBC Center, the second time. Wow, things are happening down here. Score Fighting Series, along with Access Television, and one of the promoters, Woodrow James, joining us here. How you feeling, Woody?
Oh, I'm feeling good. I remember last year at this time.
Yeah.
I was like all nervous and stuff. This is going to be awesome tonight. I'm a super fan. I say it all the time. I'm excited to be here. I'm fans of these guys, and this city's going to erupt tonight.
Yeah, we're going to have some great fights down here. We were talking a couple of weeks ago, and you mentioned that we were going for 13 fights. Are we getting all 13?
No, we got 12.
12.
We did lose one due to medical licensing, but 12 fights is quite a bit. We're doing the main card starting here at 7 o'clock, and then the undercard 7, main card at 10, and
we're going to be live. 35 million?
38 million.
Yeah, Canada,
that's in the
US.
States. No, that's in the States.
Oh, wow.
7 in the score in Canada.
Perfect.
Oh.
Making big
the
history.
RBC Center, guys.
In Sarnia, Ontario. Very
excited.
So
that's why I'm assuming the Sarnia crowd's going to go crazy tonight, and that's why we're here, is the loyalty in the crowd, the fan base. And I don't know. I couldn't be happier. Like I keep saying, I'm a fan. I know I'm running the show, like my company's running the show, but can you tell?
Woodrow James.
Or it's too many NOS energy drinks.
He's very excited down here, and you've got every great reason to be. We're going to see you someplace later tonight after here. Are you going to be hanging out?
Like at my after party or during the show? My official after party is going to be right up at the arena right there, the Hive.
The Hive.
Great food there, and that's where I'm going.
All right.
There's other after parties going on. The official Team Tompkins at Jack Doyle's, which they'll be talking about it by the time this comes out.
Absolutely.
Krabby Joe's, John Fraser. All the out-of-town guys, Hamilton and Caledoniers, the Lazy Duck.
Right on.
Norm's has a bunch of guys going there. Like
pretty well,
the
all
community,
of Sarnia is going to be having a party.
Everybody's been helping us out, right? Posters, flyers, advertising. Just everybody wants to see a local thing do good, right?
Absolutely. Once again, Woodrow James, very excited. Thanks so much for your time. We look forward to seeing you later. Again, down here at the RBC Center, getting ready to go live on the Score Fighting Series and Access Television. Keep watching the show for more. All right, here we are down at the RBC Center, and of course the Score Fighting Series along with Access Television. Huge viewership, over 35 million people. And look who we've found down here, UFC, Sam Stout. How are you, Sam?
I'm good.
You're down here signing autographs tonight, and what kind of feeling are you getting here tonight?
Yeah, the Leuna guys brought us out. They're a sponsor of ours, and we do a lot of work with them. And we're out here. We got a couple of our boys on the card, so it's an exciting night for us. This is a great lineup of fights, and there's some fights I'm really excited to see on this
12 fights in all happening here tonight. But Sam, what's happening with you? Can you share anything with us?
I got a fight in 4 weeks at UFC 154 in Montreal. I'm fighting John McDessie, another Canadian guy.
Awesome.
Another stand-up guy, so it should be an exciting one to watch.
And things are well. You're in shape and focus.
Oh yeah, I'm in great shape already, and I'm only halfway through camp, so it's going to be a good one.
Perfect. Sam, thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the show here tonight at the RBC Center. Once again, Sam Stout down here at the RBC Center and Score Fighting Series, getting ready to go live. All right, here we are once again down at the RBC Center and getting ready, the Score Fighting Series. And what would this event be without the beautiful Ring Girls? Hello, ladies.
Hello.
How are we? Are we excited?
Oh, so excited.
Let's hear the excitement. Come on now. What's going on? There's the cheering. All right, now you guys were all in the contest down at the Lazy Duck recently, and that was a lot of fun. And Michelle, this is not your first time to this, right? You were here last year?
I was.
What's different about this year? Anything?
We got some new girls, so we're really happy about that. So some new faces.
Right.
We have way more promo girls.
Awesome.
So they'll be walking around taking care of everybody this year.
All right, very good. Well, once again, thank you so much, ladies. Keep smiling. You're looking awesome. I love my job right now. Keep watching the show. We're going to have more exclusive footage right here on the show. All right, we're down here at the RBC Center, of course, Score Fighting Series. Many celebrities down here. In fact, one of my new friends from last year, Triple X hypnotist Tony Lee. How you doing, Tony?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing fabulous, and very good timing to have you down here. Of course, you're a big MMA supporter and fighter as well.
Yeah. It's I'm just happy to see you.
Yeah, we didn't even plan this actually. I was looking forward to seeing you tomorrow night. You're going to be at the Stubborn Mule.
Yes.
And exciting show. Some new things added in there.
Absolutely. It's always new stuff. Anything to get that twisted mind going.
You are never going to get me up on that stage. The only way you would get me on stage is if you hypnotized me now to tell me that I had to be
How
up
do you
there.
know you're not?
Oh, jeez. Just a minute. Sorry, hold on one sec. Here, take that. So, I don't know how he did that, but he did it, and he does it every time. Tony Lee, anybody in particular you're here to see tonight?
Well, it's funny. It's not only do we do the show, but I actually have a fighter here that was a last-minute add-on.
Okay.
His name is... no, actually, you wouldn't know. It's Alan.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, okay.
Was this a quiz?
Yeah, I was a quiz. I'm just trying to find it. Fuck him up. Alan Wilson.
Oh, yes, right. I did hear about that. Okay.
So he's... I'm actually quite excited because we've had a real problem trying to get Alan fights.
Right.
Just really not a lot of people accepting fights with him.
Right. Okay.
So we're hoping that once he gets a few more fights in, he gets into the big game.
So he's here to put on quite a show then, and to make sure that he gets some more fights.
Watch this kid tonight, and
awesome.
He's going to be absolutely. I can't tell you how great this kid is, and I'm so proud of this guy. From a guy that's come from the really, really interesting background that he's come from,
right.
From his family being born in genocide, and him being a refugee and coming to Canada. Like really,
there
really
is a
hard
really
for
big
him.
story behind all of that.
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. So, anyways, once he gets to the big boys, nobody can run anymore, right?
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to seeing no one run.
Well, thank you, Tony Lee, so much for your time. And don't forget, Tony Lee being down at the Stubborn Mule. Well, this is pre-recorded, so it'll be a little too late, but we're going to catch him tomorrow night down at the Stubborn Mule. Triple X hypnotist Tony Lee. Stay tuned. Keep watching the show for more.
You my man.
All right, we're down at the RBC Center Score Fighting Series. Lots of action happening down here. We have the privilege talking to Joel Paquette. You finally did it. You got your win this year after last year coming to shortcomings. This year against Alan Wilson. Talk about how you're feeling in the ring.
I felt great, but you know what? At the beginning, I felt the nerves again. The nerves struck me, and I was thinking in my head, oh my God, not this again.
Yeah.
And then he got me with a good shot. I think it was a right hook to the mouth that sent me flying back. And that's when, the killer instinct kicked in.
Yeah,
okay, you
want
to battle, let's battle. So then I just started going at him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What a great show. And right at the end there in the Score Fighting Series, caught you you're just banging that mat, and you were so excited.
Yeah, I was pumped. I mean, I've been in the game for a long time, and I've been looking for this win for a bit.
Yeah.
I lost my last boxing fight, then I lost my last one at the Score Series. So, I really wanted that W this time.
Well, then you had that focus. We talked a couple of weeks ago. You've had the time to focus, get the game plan down.
That's right.
And this has just been your life for the last year.
Yeah, it has been. It's been awesome. And I'm glad I started putting a bit of it together, but I can still do a lot more than what I did in there. I mean, he should have never caught me. I should have taken him out in half the round, in my opinion. But he's tough. He's a tough banger. He was smiling at me when I was hitting him.
Yeah.
Like, the guy, there's a reason he's 2-0.
That's right. Absolutely.
Was 2-0.
But you pulled it off here tonight at the RBC Center. Score Fighting Series. Very exciting. 35 million people watching you in there tonight. What's next for Joel Paquette?
I don't know. Back to the gym. I want to go back to the gym tomorrow. I love it, right? So whatever, bring it on.
Going to be looking for some more.
Yeah,
Joel
that's
Paquette,
right.
congratulations.
Thank you very much, sir.
Here we are, Joel Paquette down at the RBC Center. Score Fighting Series and Access Television. Keep watching the show for more. Still feeling the excitement down here at the RBC Center here on the show. And the Score Fighting Series and Access Television, this gentleman right here has a lot to do with what we're seeing down here. Woody, we were talking to you in the beginning, and now it's halftime. We've seen some of the fights, and I've seen you running around here. You are you were the biggest fan ever, and how are you feeling?
Oh, my anxiety's crazy right now. 6 undercard fights, 6 finishes.
Yeah.
One of the last ones was a decision.
Yep.
I haven't been able to watch that many fights except the highlights they keep showing. Wow. And this is nothing. That's only the undercard. So we got them.
We just talked to Joel Paquette, and he is thrilled, of course, that he got his victory here in Sarnia tonight.
What a way to scare us, though, by getting knocked down early in the first. Like, come on.
There was a bit of a show going there.
Yeah. But he's... Oh, man, we've been buddies a long time. It felt great to get his first pro win here. Just, yeah, I'm so happy. My nerves were shot. You ask anybody that knows me around that time, watching me during that fight. So,
what do you think about what's coming up here, the card? Of course, you had a lot to do with putting that together. What are we going to see here?
In like 10 minutes, Jesse Gross is coming.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's going to be a good fight. And then we got 6 fights. John Fraser's coming up, Chris Hordesky. There's a big fight between Sergey Yuskevich and Gerald Mearshart.
Okay.
2 guys that just... You watch. That could end up being fight of the night.
We're in for a show. Woody, I know you're really busy, and thanks so much for your time down here. Congratulations on another
Dave. I appreciate
event.
you being a part of it. You give us a lot of publicity, man,
problem.
and I appreciate it.
Anytime. Woodrow James, once again, Avant-Garde Productions. Stay tuned for the show. Yeah, the anthem's coming up. Some very exciting interviews, and I want to say a very much thank you to Woodrow James from Avant-Garde Productions allowing us media access down there. We're looking forward to the next event. I know Woody kind of put some bugs in my ear, but that's all I can tell you for now. Special thank you, of course, to Tony Lee, the Ring Girls, Joel Paquette, and congratulations to John the Haggis Basher Fraser and Joel Paquette for winning their fights, along with, I want to say thank you to Sam Stout and everybody that you saw there in the interviews. It was a whole lot of fun. I had a whole lot more interviews. I just don't have time to put it all here on the show, but maybe we'll save it and put it on a later episode. All right, so once again, thanks everybody, and congratulations to the Score Fighting Series, Access Television, and of course, Avant-Garde Productions for a very, very successful turnout at the RBC Center. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and well, the quick break this time is our local Sarnia Cheeky Monkey Weekend Update. Take a look at this, and then we'll be back.
Cheeky Monkey, the greatest TV store. Cheeky Monkey, movies and more. Cheeky Monkey, the greatest TV store in town. Cheeky Monkey, the greatest TV store in town.
All right, there you have your Cheeky Monkey Weekend Update. And as always, thank you, Marianne and Roland, for all your support here on the show and for supporting local talent here in the Sarnia, Ontario area. Yes, I'm being specific about our city, and I'll tell you why a little bit later on, so keep watching. Thanks again, Cheeky Monkey. You can see them at the corner of Cromwell and Christina here in Sarnia, Ontario. All right, well, some very exciting things happening, of course, with Halloween coming up. And, you know, you have Halloween, you think of ghosts and goblins, or if you're like my son, you're thinking of Iron Man and Batman and the Avengers and all that stuff. Anything goes. And it seems to be a time of year that we go out and we want people to give us something. Well, somebody got an idea to put something together that says maybe we should give to them. Cheryl Veary took the time to talk to us here on the show, and she is supporting or put together what is called Fiery Faces. What is Fiery Faces? It's pumpkin carving and supporting local charity, and specifically this year supporting Harmony for Youth. But don't listen to me, listen to Cheryl. She's going to explain everything about what's happening with Fiery Faces, and listen really closely. It's kind of neat. So listen to Cheryl Veary, and then we'll be back. All right, once again here on the show, a very special interview. Of course, Halloween is coming up, and we're very excited on this show. You know, you think of ghosts and goblins and a whole lot of other things, but something very special is happening with this Halloween. And here to talk about it, Cheryl Veary. How are you, Cheryl?
Doing great.
Thanks so much for joining me here on the show. Now, you've got Fiery Faces.
Yes. Yeah.
What are Fiery Faces?
It's an event that I started 6 years ago.
Okay.
I called it Fiery Faces because I like the old standard jack-o'-lanterns where kids just carve the faces.
Right.
We get a lot of interesting pumpkins that get carved. The idea was, first I was going to go to New York to visit the amazing jack-o'-lantern blaze with my brother.
Oh, okay.
But we couldn't make it, so I thought I'll carve a few locally and just see what happens. I was doing some volunteer work for the Habitat for Humanity Restore at the time.
Right.
So I thought maybe I could raise a bit of money. Maybe somebody could sponsor if I could to carve 50 pumpkins, sponsor so much per pumpkin, and see how it went.
Sure.
So it took off from there, and last year we carved 350 pumpkins and
wow.
raised $4,000.
And that was for who?
Last year was for Organization for Literacy in Sarnia Lambton.
Oh, okay, great.
So all the organizations we pick, we try to do locally in Sarnia.
Keep the money in Sarnia, and
Yeah.
and $4,000. That's a lot of money. So
Hopefully each year it goes up a little bit more. That's our goal, carve a few more pumpkins. The bigger the event we can make, the more people we can attract, and hopefully we don't charge any admission.
Right.
So anybody can come and enjoy it, but we do have donation bins, and really appreciate that.
Okay,
So.
great. And this year, who's the money going for?
Harmony for Youth.
That's an awesome charity. I
think
love
so.
that charity. And why did you pick that charity, though?
One of the things that, well, for several reasons. One, I've been trying to think about incorporating music with the lights as well, and I
Okay.
thought they might be a nice fit. Also, I'd heard a lot about the organization, and I just thought it would be a nice way to help promote that organization in Sarnia.
Okay. And whereabouts are we? I don't know if we can hear it still. Well, it's maybe stopped, but there was some thunder going on
It's
there.
creepy.
It's a little
It's
creepy. And we're in this dark barn, and you've got decorations. And I know we don't have the pumpkins up here just yet. You're just in the
Soon.
process in the next couple of days.
Yeah.
So when can people start coming out here to see you?
They can start Friday at 6:30. We'll
Okay.
light Friday night from 6:30 to 10. And we light up till Halloween, so 6 nights, 6:30 to 10. And we also have a family day at DeGroots from 1 to 4 on Saturday. So the kids can come out, get their face decorated, carve some pumpkins, decorate cookies.
Oh, wow.
We have something called the Gunk and Dunk.
Oh, that sounds different.
My brother
Fun,
came
though.
up with the idea. I always end up going in it, but it's basically a vat of water with pumpkin guts as we carve the pumpkins. And if we raise a certain amount of money, then I have to go in the tank. So it's the kids loved it last year, so we have to do it
Well,
again
the
this
kids
year.
and I were looking for something to do this Saturday, so maybe we'll just have to
Come
come
on
out and
out.
see if we can get you dunked. I just want to, I think it's great what you're doing out here
you.
because, Halloween's always, let's go get. And,
Yeah.
and this is kind of nice because we can ask people to give for
Oh, yeah,
Halloween. Why
sure.
not? Now, let's talk about the carving for a minute.
Okay.
Because you're not new to carving.
I know.
And I want to share with that, and I want tell us about you have a website as well where people can see some of your carvings.
Oh, yes. I started a business a few years ago carving stone, and I find pumpkins a little easier to carve.
Well, sure, yeah.
So it's a lot of fun for me. And the neat thing with pumpkins is you just have such a short time frame to do it, and then
Right.
it pretty much melts. So it's kind of an exciting time. And what I'm hoping to do is I find carving a lot of fun, can even be therapeutic. So the idea
Sure.
with this event was not just me carving, although I have a lot of carvers out there, is to get Sarnia to carve, bring one out, and then come see the display of pumpkins that they've contributed to. So each year we talk to more people,
Right.
and then hopefully they can.
I think it's really, really neat what you're doing. I do. And it's fieryfaces.ca
Yes.
if people want to find out more information. And bring a pumpkin if you want. Bring some money. We would like you to bring some money.
That's
And it
helpful.
is for Harmony for You, so it's going for a great cause. Thank you so much for your time,
Thank you
Cheryl.
so much
I'm
for
looking
doing it.
forward to seeing you dunked out at DeGroots. And we'll put all that information on what's happening with Fiery Faces. Keep watching the show for more. Awesome. Thank you, Cheryl, for spending time with us. And it was kind of creepy down there in that barn. I don't know if you heard it. The thunder was rolling, and there were some gremlins there. The video and the audio got a little noisy there at the end. So it was kind of creepy. But thank you, Cheryl, for sharing with us what's happening with Fiery Faces. And, of course, you can see them online at fieryfaces.ca. Cheryl also mentioned to me that local businesses, if you would like to have your logo, your business logo or any type of logo for your business and carved onto a pumpkin, you can get down there and see her. It's at 6113 Brigden Side Road. It's just south of Michigan and Brigden Side Road, so it's not far out there. And for $25, she will carve your business logo. And just go out and light a candle, go and see what's going on out there. And, of course, something happening this Saturday, October the 27th from 1 to 4 at DeGroots Nursery out on the Golden Mile. So thank you once again, Cheryl, for all your time, and good luck for raising money for Harmony for Youth. All right, another quick break, and then we'll be back with C-Spot Run. Me and ghosts, I don't know. But anyway, don't you be afraid to go to ghostsofsarnia.com, download the 43-minute movie, and decide for yourself, is it real or is it fake? ghostsofsarnia.com. All right, well, Halloween, of course, coming up very quickly, and the pre-Halloween events are going to be happening. Specifically, down at the Stubborn Mule, Sea Spot Run will be back in Sarnia on October the 27th. That's this Saturday at the Stubborn Mule for a Halloween pre-bash, if you will. Tickets are only $10, available down at Cheeky Monkey and Pickers Alley. Now, last time Sea Spot Run was in Sarnia, they were here for the old Campbell Street Station reunion party, and we had a chance to talk to them. And now we've got Randy Bowen, one of the members from Sea Spot Run, took the time to, all the way from Montreal, talk to us today and talk about what Sea Spot Run has been up to and what you can expect to see this Saturday. So take a look at this interview, and then we'll be back with some more exciting announcements.
All right,
we're here on the show, and joining us via Skype from Sea Spot Run, Randy Bowen. Thank you, Randy, for joining us. How are you?
peace.
Yeah, right back at you.
Yeah.
We're excited. Last time I talked to you and the rest of the band was at the station reunion party last year.
Yeah.
How's things going?
Oh, things are going good. That was a good party, and we got another good party coming up.
Yeah. This Saturday down at the Stubborn Mule, of course, October the 27th. Is Sea Spot Run going to wear some costumes and put on a special Halloween show? What can we expect down there?
Who wants to know?
Everybody who's watching.
Me?
Yeah, okay.
Well, I think we got something on the go,
Sea Spot Run always has some great surprises for their audience, that's for sure.
Oh, it's going to be fun. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Now, I want to go back a couple of years. And actually this past summer you played the Fab Fest 5 and Turkey Fest.
Yep.
That was a lot of fun?
Oh, it was awesome. Both shows were great.
Great audiences and good response.
Oh, rockin'.
Speaking of great big audiences, if we go back, I believe it was about 2010, Sea Spot Run had the privilege of opening up for Bon Jovi as well as sharing the stage for Stone Temple Pilots.
Oh, yeah.
How did you get the call for that? Do you recall?
I'm not certain how it originated. I know that you had to put in, not a bid. A bid wouldn't be the good word, but you had to let the Bayfest people know that you were available.
Right.
And I guess we were on a list. I don't know. It was a privilege is the right word. There were two awesome nights.
Had to be very, very exciting for you.
And particularly, for me personally, Stone Temple Pilots, one of my favorite bands. So
yeah. And
to see them up close I was just like gaga.
You got to meet them and everything?
No, they hung out at the side during our set, which is cool.
Yeah.
And but they're busy, we're busy because we both have commitments, before and after the show, that sort of thing, right?
Yeah, there's not always as much time as people might think to shake the hands and say hi, how are you, and spend time.
Well, exactly. Things move pretty fast back there. Like they shuttle you in, they shuttle them in. Everybody's sort of moving in different directions,
Right.
At the same time.
Still must have been very exciting for you.
Oh, it was outstanding. It was fantastic.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Randy, let's talk about some music, because I know last time with the last interview we did with the band, there was talk of, we sort of said album, but it's not really an album. You've been in the studio.
Yep.
With some new material coming out. But how are you going to put that out? Things have really changed in the music business.
Well, things have really changed in the music business. All you have to do is go down to if you can find a record store.
We have one here in Sarnia. It's called Cheeky Monkey.
There you go, the Cheeky Monkey. Yeah, sure. That's a great shop, actually. That's one of the indie shops, and God bless them for staying in the game. Because if you go to like the HMV, I'm in Montreal right now, and if you go to the HMVs here or in Toronto, whatever. It's movies and video games.
Right.
I mean, there are some CDs. There is a music section, but not nearly as dominant as it once was. And in our situation, and a lot of artists like us, it's very difficult for them to actually stock your material and to actually sell your material. Right. So a lot of artists like us are moving towards our selling from our website, iTunes,
right,
gigs, blah, blah, blah. Right?
I see you have a USB sort of project, or how's that working?
It works great. People love it. And the beautiful thing about it is that you can control the content on it. Like if somebody says, I just want 10 stories high, and you can say, okay, no problem. Or they just want certain videos or whatever.
I see.
What's the word? Customizable. Is that the word?
Yeah, sure. That's a good word. I know what you mean. And that's working for you then?
Oh, it works great.
Awesome.
Yeah, and people love it. It's so portable. They're, they're like recyclable.
Right.
We're green.
We're green. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, what about copyright? Like, is it solid? I mean, let's be honest. Everybody's copying everybody's stuff and sharing and all that kind of stuff. Is that preventable with the USB project?
Well, it's not. As far as that's concerned, there is actually there are laws that protect copyright no matter what form it's in.
Right.
So, I mean, there's going to be piracy. There's no way you can get around it.
Yeah.
All the torrent sites, and if they want to get your stuff for free, they're going to get your stuff for free. There's nothing that you can do to prevent that. Artists and movie makers, that they all rely on the normal law-abiding citizen, not to sound corny or anything, but I mean, serious,
the honor system.
Exactly, the honor system. You go see a movie, you pay for it, pretty much. Unless you see it on TV or whatever. So, and most people do sort of follow the rules of society,
Right, for sure.
Certain music business took a huge hit over the last 10 years.
Absolutely.
From, Napster and all that.
Well, technology. Like you're in Montreal, I'm here in Sarnia, and look what we're doing, right?
Totally. So, this was unheard of like 10 years ago.
Yeah. What can we expect to hear? The new music that C Spot Run's going to be bringing out. Are we going to hear some of that new stuff at this weekend down at the Mule?
No, we've sort of got something different planned. We're still mixing the new stuff right now as we speak.
All right.
So it's not it's not in a finalized form, put it that way.
Is there anything different about what we're going to hear, as opposed to even far as back as Weightless or any of the other music that's been put out?
Well, it's going to be, I mean, it's up to the really. This is a lame answer, but the listener is always is the final judge, right?
Right.
We've been experimenting with loops.
Okay.
And loops of all sorts.
Right.
Something that we haven't really done we've done it in the past, but not just drum loops, but like guitar loops and keyboard loops, that sort of thing. So we've been having a lot of fun doing it, actually, and it's
kind of a different process.
We try to integrate that into our basic sound. We're guitars, bass, and drums band.
Right.
That's what we are, but. We've tried to add new elements to it,
right?
If that makes any sense.
Sure. You're giving me as much as you can. I understand.
Cool.
Well, Randy, thank you so much for taking your time, and we're looking forward to seeing you down at the Stubborn Mule this Saturday, October the 27th. And if I recall, C Spot Run's pretty friendly, even after the show, hanging around and talking to the fans. We'll probably see that again?
Oh, absolutely.
Awesome.
Oh, for sure. And it's cool. Stage time, I think, for us is 11:30, so we're going to end like 1.
Yeah.
So there's going to be lots of time to hang out after.
Awesome.
I also wanted to say, I understand it's your first anniversary.
Oh, yes, coming up next week, yes.
Yeah, outstanding. And I want to congratulate you. We want to congratulate you on that. It's not easy to do, first of all.
Thank you very much.
And it's a lot of hard work, a lot more than people on the outside really know. Like, there's a lot of work that goes into doing what you do, just as there is that goes into doing what we do.
Right.
And congratulations. And you've got picked up by a big website, so the little birdies tell me.
Yeah. So you're doing pretty good.
Yeah, so there's some exciting news on your end. That's fantastic.
Yes, we're going to have our internet world premiere on October. Oh, I can't say just yet because I haven't announced it on this show yet. Yes, October 31st. we're going to have our internet world premiere. So
Awesome.
There you go. Randy, thank you so much. I know you're busy. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll look forward to shaking your hand on Saturday.
Awesome, Dave.
Ladies and gentlemen, Randy Bowen from C-Spot Run this Saturday down at the Stubborn Mule, October the 27th. Tickets available down at Cheeky Monkey. We'll see you then. Randy Bowen from C-Spot Run. Thanks, Randy, for taking the time to talk to us, and thanks for the shout-out on there, by the way, for the show. And we're looking forward to seeing C-Spot Run this Saturday, October the 27th, down at the Stubborn Mule. Again, only $10. Tickets available at Cheeky Monkey or Picker's Alley. All right, we've got some very exciting announcements, but tease again. Take a look at this, and then we'll be back with your special announcements about the show.
You're watching the Southern Star Network in the United Kingdom, Spain, France, Australia, Germany, New Zealand, the Caribbean, Panama, Mexico, Hong Kong, and China. We rock the world.
All right, there's your clue. Actually, that's your second clue, because Randy said something in our interview, if you didn't catch that right at the end. There's your second clue. Ladies and gentlemen, we're very, very excited to be announcing to you, and it's thanks to all of you, I have to say, who've been supporting the show, the community, and some local businesses around town, some radio stations been supporting this show that I've been putting on. And I'm very, very excited to say the Southern Star Network is the largest independent website for indie artists in the world. They get anywhere from 100 to 200,000 plus hits per week. And they've asked me to join their network. So this is very, very exciting. We have agreed. We've made arrangements. And I'm very, very excited to be starting a part of a family with the Southern Star Network. And it's the southernstarnetwork.com. Now, here's what's going to happen. Every Wednesday, the show will be available at 8 o'clock Eastern. It will not be available before that. And you will not be able to see it on YouTube. You'll not be able to see it on my website. You will have to go to the southernstarnetwork.com to watch the episode on Wednesday. After that, you'll be able to see it on my website and anywhere else that it's posted around. But exclusively, every Wednesday, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on the Southern Star Network at southernstarnetwork.com. Thank you, Southern Star Network, for this exciting opportunity. We've got some more great things that we're going to be doing here for you on the show, but I just quite can't tell you yet, even though I want to, but we want to make sure everything's perfect and in place. So, October the 31st will be our first appearance on the Southern Star Network, 8 o'clock Eastern. Now, I know that's Halloween, but don't worry, it plays all through the night. It's on demand. It's just not available till 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So you will get a chance even after being out with the kiddies on Halloween. Also, and I don't know how I planned it this way, it just happened this way, October 31st is our 1-year anniversary here on the show, and we're very, very excited to, we'll have some special guests, a very special Canadian country artist. She is going to be here on the show, there's a clue, and hoping for some others as well. And we've got some very special video clips from some friends. A really exciting show coming up for you next week to celebrate 1-year anniversary, our 52nd episode on October 31st, and our world internet premiere on the Southern Star Network. So, the southernstarnetwork.com. Mark that. Go visit it now and see what it's all about. Don't let the website fool you. There's a lot of great stuff on there, and we're looking forward to being part of that family. There you go, folks. Thanks so much for tuning in. That's all the time I got for you this week. Have a great week and an even better weekend. We'll see you next time right here on the show. Bye for now.